taking action for you.
A golf pro accused of molesting boys is facing even more serious charges tonight.
7 Action News investigator Heather Catallo is here now. And Heather, it sounds like this story just got a whole lot worse.
That's right, as if this case wasn't disturbing enough to begin with. Now prosecutors say this golf pro who preyed on boys wanted to kill the victims before they could testify against him. But instead of hiring a real hitman, it turns out Andrew Nisbet tried to hire an undercover agent, and now he's in even more trouble.
His name is Andrew Michael Nisbet, and he once spent 4 years in Michigan teaching young people how to golf at Southfield's Beechwoods course. Today, he's locked up inside this California jail where he's facing 75 counts of child molestation charges involving 3 boys between the ages of 12 and 17.
I was pretty shocked. I mean, being a golfer, it was just, you don't expect somebody that you could run into at a golf course to have done those things.
Prosecutors now say it was inside the Santa Rita jail where Nisbet cooked up a murder-for-hire plot. According to a court filing from the Alameda County District Attorney's Office, a confidential informant turned over letters that were allegedly written by Nisbet asking to have his victims taken care of for a price. In March, an undercover inspector posed as the hitman. The agent wore a hidden camera and visited the 32-year-old Nisbet in jail. The agent called himself a mechanic who could fix a car for him and made a pistol-like motion with his hand. The former golf pro then mouthed the name of one of the victims to the hitman and offered to pay the money up front. Court records show Nisbet also mentioned the cities where 2 of the victims are living now, and another search warrant turned up more letters that detailed the murder plot, including one that had driving directions to the home of one of the victims. Nisbet was originally arrested in December, just before he was supposed to accept an award from the PGA for his record as a junior golf leader. Nisbet's online bio boasted that he grew the junior golf program here in Michigan from 65 kids to 450.
Only 2 players at a time are playing in PGA Junior League golf.
Police say he used fear and coercion with his victims, showing the boys pornography and then performing sex acts on them.
He knew when the right time was to, sexually assault these kids. So there was that fear. You have, male on male. You don't really want to walk out, and you're embarrassed, and you just can't believe it happened. And then someone you trust and admire.
Andrew Nisbet is now charged with 3 more felonies, this time for solicitation of murder. Police in Livermore, California believe there may be additional victims in Michigan, North Carolina, Mississippi, and Alabama. Parents, if your children took lessons from Nisbet in Southfield, police are asking you to talk to your children about this. And of course, if God forbid something happened, come forward.
Absolutely. So frightening.
This murder for hire, alleged murder for hire thing, it was stopped pretty early.
Very early. They definitely caught it early. They had this confidential informant in there and then an undercover agent, so they got what they needed to get on undercover.
So good they unraveled everything.
Absolutely.
Right.